What's good with you? It's Swan Jones in the mix, giving my opinions, thoughts, and reactions to the hottest topics going around in sports and entertainment. Yo, man, and be sure to like, share, and subscribe. Hype me up if you feel good, but be sure to like, share, and subscribe. I just saw this interview with Shakur Stevenson when he was on that politicking with Cam Newton. Shakur, you was wrong. You one of the problems. What's wrong with boxing, man? I'm not gonna even lie to you. Like I can't stand you in boxing. I can't wait till you just hurry up and fight nobody and retire. Because man, you talking about who made you this dude where you can just say, hey, you gotta vacate your belt so you can come fight me. Like, who is you, dog? Like I don't care what none of them fans are saying. I don't care what nobody's saying. Your top win is Teofimo Lopez, man. Teofimo, man. Like 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 how in the hell is you this person that can make all these rules and think you just this top dog like that? And then I think that's the look, I don't even want to use the G word, but that's the sweetest, softest shit I ever heard in my life in boxing. You talking about you don't want to step on his toes. And you talking about so what that man business got to do with you? Like that man got to get in there, put on his shoes, lace his boots up, and get in there and get it just like everybody else. If Devin say he want to fight you, he already committed to you saying this weak ass 144. Like you a small 135 pounder. You're not, pimp. You're not. You're not. You easy walk around with about 160. I don't care what you say. I don't care what you say. You not Tank. I didn't seen you next to Tank. Tank is a small dude, and that's no disrespect to Tank. He just a small cat. But you, on the other hand, you want to walk around like you think like you can come from the same kind of angle as Tank. Nah, man, you a chump, dog. You a chump for this. You straight up a chump for this. This ain't got nothing to do with your boxing skill. Because to be honest with me, I ain't gonna never call you great until I see you up against some great competition. I'm not gonna be like none of your fans is, where you ain't gotta fight nobody. Like, and they just and what's funny about your fans, they like to prevent fights, and they think that they doing you some justice by preventing other fights by downplaying it. That's the weakest shit I ever seen in my life. Shakur, you shouldn't. If he already said, "Hey, I'll go to 144," which was crap, and you said, "Yes, I'll go to 144," you came back door with another request saying, "Okay, you drop your belt that he earned, that he actually went into a fight when people thought Norman Jr. was gonna knock his head off. They really did, and he went in there and got that belt and snatched it. So now you saying that Keeshan, your little fake ass brother, DB4, whatever the hell, man, y'all sweet with that, man. I think y'all be kissing each other on the cheek or some shit. Like I ain't never seen no shit like this between two men in my life, especially not in boxing. Especially not in boxing. You want Devin to drop his belt like you just a big top dog and all this other shit, and you just really something people want to come see. You gonna tell him to drop his belt so he can fight you? If you was really that good and you really thought you was that good, you wouldn't even be worried about what Keeshawn Davis doing anyway, because if you thought he was that good, you would realize that he could get it on his own. But see, I don't think neither one of y'all like really confident like that. I just don't. I think Keeshawn is more confident than you. You just keep taking all this competition. That's it. That's it. You just keep taking all this competition, keeping him at bay because you know that dog. He ready to go out there and get it. But see, I think you deep down scared of Keeshawn. I don't think you was tight. I think Keyshawn got more loyalty or more love for you than you do him. I think yours got conflict of interest, pimp. I really do. I think that you keep him cool so he don't see the bitch in you. Like for real. Because if Keyshawn really wanted to come up and smack you and take it, I think he could. But see, anyway, you trying to like win favor with Keyshawn talking about, well, Devin, you gotta win your when the hell we ever had tag team like that? I want one of Shakur fans to come and tell me, when have we ever had a tag team like this in boxing? When has it ever been a tag team? When has it ever been somebody saying, oh, you got to do this to that person so you can fight me? Because you already put Raymond Ford out there on him. You already did. Everybody saw it. And then you gave Shock all these stipulations like, well, if you beat Raymond Ford, then you can fight me. You thought that Raymond was going to actually beat Shock. Oh, dumbass. You really thought he was going to be Shock. Shock embarrassed that boy and threw him out the ring. So then all of a sudden, when Shock do that to your boy, you going to hop your little ass in the ring, big ass in the ring. Let me say that and let me be clear. You gonna get in there and talking about you don't want to shake his hand because you knew you was gonna do a bitch ass move, man. You knew you was. You knew you wasn't gonna fight Shot. You knew that. And this is all the while Raymond Mortella calling your ass out. Like you don't want smoke, man. You just not that, dog. You not. That's why you don't go to no boxing channels. You don't go. You definitely don't come on some boxing YouTube channels. You just don't because you know everybody see through that shit. Use a hoe, man. Use a straight up hoe for this. And then you want to talk about Devin got to drop his belt. Nigga, y'all in the same league. Y'all got the kind of the same kind of clout. Same kind of exposure, popularity. Devin would never, and I'm not even the biggest Devin fan, but he would never do no shit like this. And his fans wouldn't even agree to no shit like this because they believe Devin the best. Even with Tank fans, Tank got his problems. Hell, Tank don't even like half his goddamn fans. But the thing is, Tank wouldn't do nothing like this. He ain't gonna be like, oh well, you drop him, you drop this, then you can. Man, he ain't never said no shit like that. This has never happened in the history of boxing, and that's why I'm glad NFL and NBA and even NHL hockey coming back. I can't wait, man, because this shit right here, Shakur is one of the reasons why I look at boxing like they don't want to fight nobody, and you obviously don't have to because now they got the buddy system. Like they got the buddy system, and Shakur is the ringleader of it. Man, you's a soft ass nigga, man. You just weak as hell. Fight Devin, man. He already agreed to 144, and we already know Devin can't really go past that 144. Hell, he doing you a favor. But now you want to put more stipulations on it by saying he got to drop the belt. Man, get the fuck out of here, man. You soft as hell, dog. You soft as hell, man. You one of the biggest problems in boxing with this whole buddy up team shit. And then you're going to go to the other side with Zuffa. And then you're going to call out Tank Davis, Devin Haney, Gary Anton Foster. I'm sorry, Gary Anton Russell. And then you're going to call out I can't remember who else you call them. How you gonna call them out and then gonna go to the other side and then act like Zuffa gonna let all them your sponsorships, your promoters like they work with the sanctioning body. You really act like people gonna give up all that to fight your weak ass dog that can't even sell out nothing, and don't even give the people that shit nothing. You give us nothing. And you want to talk about this? People need to appreciate your showmanship. What showmanship? Even time you can close somebody, you don't close them. And then you can talk about we don't know shit about boxing. I know I don't want to watch your boring ass shit, that weak ass shit, man. Like Sweet Science, you could put that shit in an arena with no with no kind of like pay per view. Demand less money. Give it to these pure science boxing motherfuckers who don't even pay for the damn fight. They don't go to the fight. A lot of them, I love the Sweet Science. Hell, man, you watching that shit on replay. You ain't going, you ain't there. And most of the people that are there want you to fight somebody that is a dog. So, man, I ain't trying to hear all that shit. You weak to me. You soft to me. Like, you messing up the game. Man, Keeshan is man enough to go out there and get his own fights, man. He man enough to get his own belt. He don't need you keeping him at bay because that's what I think. I think you scared of him. I think Keeshan really got love for you. I think he really know that your ass is kind of sweet, too. And if he wanted to buck up on you, you back down, go on that friendly shit. See, I know cats. I've seen duos like that. And see, you being nice, but I think he gonna see after a while. He taking Keeshan could have been a superstar by now if it wasn't for you. Because he would have beat T.O. And that would have been a great win for him. A great win. Or even all this shit that's going on with Devin. If you wasn't doing it, he said he'd fight both y'all. That's what Devin said. And I don't think Keeshan ready for Devin. I don't. I think Devin will handicap him and he'll school him. I do. But the thing is, that ain't got nothing to do with what you doing and what you looking at this. You looking at Keeshan like he a little ass baby or something. That boy got two other brothers, man. He got a whole family. He don't need you doing this shit in his livelihood. You taking food out of his mouth by so-called being a friend. Get the fuck out of there, man. Man, put on some goddamn pants. Grow some balls, man. Grow some nuts, man. Grow some nuts, man. And quit all this friendly shit. Fight Devin at 144 because everybody think you should go to 147 where Devin at his best since you say you are the best. I don't believe that shit. Pound for pound, get the fuck out of here. You ain't going up stepping on shit. It's always something. Either you gotta have a size advantage or you gotta spawn before. That's it. because you dodge all the smoke. And I don't care what none of his fans say. If they love to see you avoid fights because hell, they be preaching and arguing everybody ain't good enough for Shakur. I say fucking quit. If ain't nobody good enough and you think that, man, fucking quit. Fight these two little bullshit ass fights at Zuffa. Get the fuck out of there, bro. I can't stand you. And I don't even know you personally, so I ain't into talking about you might be a great person, family man. Look, I don't give a fuck about that. In boxing, you trash to me. So, nah, man, you look like a straight chump on there with Cam Newton. Even Cam Newton, even they know athletes, superstars, contenders, champions. They go at it. They get busy. It ain't none of them excuses. It ain't none of that shit because who want to be somebody halfway at their best? Cam one of the best to do it. He is. And I don't even think you be knowing who these athletes you be talking to. They look at that shit like it's weak. Anyway, man, like, share, and subscribe.